What is up, everybody? Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Sandlot Gaming. We're playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons using the Roll20 website, playing the Tomb of Annihilation module. We are in our 40 something session, 40 something this session of this, and we're happy St. Patrick's Day too, by the way. We're cruising along here, working our way through the Tomb of the Nine Gods. We're on level 4, as you can see by our background here. And we're trying to work our way to a lich who we can kill, who has put a death curse on the land using something called a soulmonger, which we need to destroy. Where we left off last week, we were about to enter a room full of really bad things, and we're going to see what we find in there. So let's jump into the chat, see what's going on.
Bright colors, sunny states.
Okay.
All right, you're back.
Game time.
Game time. What?
Okay. So let's show where we are at, and Nick, do you want to do the recap?
Whatever. What did we end up doing? We ended up solving, our group of adventurers ended up solving the maze puzzle. Ketchum was able to finally skillfully navigate his maze. It gets skillfully navigate the Minotaur maze, finding a key which unlocked finding a key which is what we use to unlock the sarcophagus. Giving one of our adventurers a new dark passenger that has now joined the leader of the group, Jeremy Baramy. And the team explored the floor a little bit more and came across a new room to the west that looks very ominous, filled with skin creatures, essentially, right? Like a whole bunch of death and...
Why don't I reread the room?
What is a skin creature?
That's you. You're a skin creature.
That sounds awful.
You just described a human.
I hope so.
Meat sacks.
It's all covered in the meat moves and speaks.
Why is there a little icon on my thing there?
Because you're flying.
You're an angel.
I'm flying. That's right.
Those are your wings.
One of the Lord's presses.
Somebody wanted to help me get across the...
No, to be fair, we all wanted to help you. You didn't want us to throw your pack.
You won't help us help you.
So Jeremy, as you look to the west, you see a vaulted chamber, in the center of which is a 10-foot deep sunken floor surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors, each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear. A gruesome throne lashed together of bone and strips of skin stands atop the west ledge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Shuffling about the sunken portion of the room are 3 gaunt humanoid figures in dusty robes draped in cobwebs, their eyes and mouths stitched shut. Armed with brushes and clay pots of pigment, they paint the walls and pillars with grim, poorly rendered illustrations.
Yeah, skin creatures.
I think this is yeah, that sounds dark. This might be a turn and run situation.
1,000 times nope.
Skin chairs and...
No, I want no part of
Why
anything.
can we just break some chains and let this door fall?
Yeah, we don't think there's anything of use in there?
Well,
You want a skin chair?
There was a skeleton that we killed. When we opened the door, the skeleton key.
Did we get the head? Who took the head?
I think everybody has one key except for one of us.
I don't have a key.
Thanks, Parker.
Okay, then it's you. I think everybody else has a skeleton key.
So,
Pretty sure I do.
I know I have one.
I have one.
And Mock has one. And Nick has one. And
So Nick might have just got that one.
Yeah, I have the triangle skeleton key.
That is not the correct one. Let's see.
What does Mock have?
On this floor, it was the hexagon skull key.
I can't see his mocked inventory, so I don't know.
So we picked one up. One of us.
I have the pentagon.
I'm checking Andrew's inventory.
Nick, I think you have the triangle.
I think that's extremely right, Tillers.
I think he just said that.
It is not in Andrew's inventory.
Gaxif, do you have it?
I don't have it.
So it's currently laying on the floor of the hallway.
I'll take it.
Hey guys,
Hey, man.
Hey, Andrew.
did we actually
Yo.
start before I got here?
Barely.
Just barely.
We just did the recap.
Oh, great.
Hexagon.
Oh no, I lost Hillers. Dagger.
Okay, I picked it up. All right. I find the Iron Mace's twin, or the Iron Scepter's twin.
I'm sorry.
I find the Iron Scepter's twin.
I'm not really sure what you're trying to say.
I too am confused by that statement.
I find that's what I do is I look for the twin of that Iron Scepter that's on that.
Oh, this is one of the.
Oh, it's one of the
from
clues.
plaque.
Yeah.
Where are we on the map, and why can't I see us?
Oh, you should be able to see now.
Are they doing
There we
anything? These things in the room? Or do they appear to
I'm gonna do
be?
a stealth. I'm gonna stealth my way into this room.
Do they appear to be sleeping?
Gaxif, I don't think you can see. Can you? Let's see.
I can move up a little bit.
So you can see just the faint outlines of one of them, and that one appears to be painting a scene onto the stone wall.
Can I see what the scene is that they're painting?
Let me see. You cannot, Jeremy. You're not.
Alright.
You're too far away.
All right.
Your vision is not good enough.
All right. I like to stealth my way through this.
Okay.
Hello?
Make a stealth check.
How? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we hear
there
you.
We are. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything just shut down here. It was weird.
Everything just shut down, like your computer.
Was it a,
Yeah,
was it
it's
a
just
Trump?
like all
Was it a
the-
Trump shutdown?
All the video froze. All the audio stopped.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird. So I just restarted.
Okay, Jeremy. You kind of cling to the wall in the shadow.
Oh God, what were you up to while I was gone?
Okay.
What are you
And,
clinging
you
to?
can try to edge forward. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay. As you move forward, they seem. Let's see if you can see them now. You can just barely make out one down here, and that one also seems to be painting onto the pillar, but you're still too far away to make out what it's painting.
Okay. Is there anything on like this pillar here to the northeast, like this one here, painted on it?
Those pillars don't really have anything painted on them. They do have some etchings. It looks like some sort of script. Very, very small though.
Okay. I'll carefully.
So all of the walls are what seem to be painted.
Okay. I'm gonna carefully work my way forward a little bit more.
Okay.
And I still don't see anything, and they don't look like they're noticing me or they're ignoring me at the moment.
Yeah, you can see now two of them, and both of them seem to be quite focused on painting against the walls in front of them.
And what is up here? What are these? What is the star?
Those stars are statues. They are those are the hornet-headed humanoid statues.
Okay. The hornet head, and is there any difference between them, or they all look relatively the same?
They look pretty much the same. They're made out of wood. They've been painted with bright colors. They're each clutching a wood spear, and they're wearing most of their clothes are painted on, but they're wearing a grass skirt.
Okay, and their spears, the spear that it says, aside from it looking wooden, does it have like a metal tip on it? Does it look aside from any kind of like magical like way they reanimate it, does it look like it's a weapon that would be dangerous if it were to be?
I mean, they do have metal tips, yes. So, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to get poked with one.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right, cool.
Just the tip.
I'll keep just the tip. All right, I'll keep working my way north. I kind of get into this corner.
Okay.
And just watch what they're doing. And right now they're just painting still.
Yeah. From there, you can only really see the one, and he's still painting.
Okay. Somebody else want to do something?
No, man, you're in it.
Okay.
Gax, if you can see one of the artists painting, and you can actually, from that distance make out what they're painting. Go ahead and make a perception check. Jeremy, you just have the you have shitty human vision.
Yep.
Shitty human vision.
I'm wearing glasses, though. Does that help?
Oh, it's a dark vision.
So Gax, if what you see is that there's some sort of scene. It's hard to make out what it was because it's being painted over, and this artist is painting over it, and he seems to be painting a dwarf drowning in this red liquid.
Boo!
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, boo.
Hey, guys. Guys.
Everyone's a critic.
They're painting us. They appear to be painting the stuff that happened to us in here.
So they know we're here.
Oh, they haven't got to that part yet.
Lots of people
We're
like
now
to
now.
Lots of people like
That
to
was
chronicle
then.
my adventures.
Right.
What else is new?
They haven't gotten to now. That was then now.
No. Have we gone flat?
Did they paint our future yet? I'd be interested in knowing what that looked like.
I cast
Get
cook
closer and
popcorn.
find out.
Okay.
Is that your last level 3 spell, popcorn?
It is.
Yeah, totally worth it. Okay. How many? Oh, I can't see. I can only see one, so never mind.
Well, creep on in there if you're curious.
Can I turn invisible? And,
I'm violently uncurious.
and move on in.
Yeah. You can.
I don't think
let me
I don't
check
think
something
I
real
lose
quick.
my fly if I do that.
Right. Yeah. Let me. I'll tell you whether you do or not, and then you can decide whether you want to.
It's like you go invisible, and then we all just
Okay.
hear you plummeting to the ground.
Thunk. Ow!
Plonk! Ow!
I'm the worst.
Like, I'm so bad at wizarding.
I think it's okay. You would stop being invisible if you did it the other way around.
Yes,
But no,
because
I
I'd be
think-
casting a spell, right? This isn't a
Mhm.
spell, from what I gather. It's just something I can do.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
because magic.
It's a part of you.
Pair of underwear.
Okay. You're invisible.
All right, so I'll just kind of slowly work my way into the door as well, just so I can see a little more, maybe.
Okay. So like there.
Yeah. Can I make out more paintings?
Yeah, you can see most of the walls seem to be showing the exploits and deaths, or perhaps near deaths, of people you don't recognize, you don't know. They're wearing you see several of them wearing yellow tunics, but they don't look like you. But where the artists are painting, you can now see 3 of those artists. The figures that they are painting seem to be very familiar. And you saw the one painting a dwarf drowning in red liquid. You see another that's shows shows a man drinking from a cup, and some of his hair is longer than the rest.
Okay.
And you see another where you can see a skeleton covered in beetles and locusts.
Too soon.
R.I.P. Orvex.
Too soon.
Do I see anything that I don't recognize from one of our experiences that maybe,
Catch reports on some
or
liquor
a
in it.
room, or perhaps something that we would not have experienced yet?
Make an insight check.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Yep.
Jax, you haven't done the thing that we
I
do
know.
in every room.
Now is not the time.
No, it is. It's always the time.
You see another image of someone you don't recognize, and this one has been partially painted over with one of the yellow-clad figures. So this is an even older one. And in this one, you see what looks to be a dark elf being sucked into a mirror.
Her holds 12. Okay. And so I see these three guys, but you said they were like hornet-shaped things too? Or hornet heads?
Those are the statues.
Okay.
These stars on the side. Those
So
are statues.
these are the only three living things I see in this room, are the painters at this point. Three things that are
That's
moving.
correct. You see the 6 statues. You see the 3 painters. You see the throne. You see the stairs down into this pit. And that's it.
And the guys are down in the pit painting on the walls of the pit.
That's right.
And there's a scepter on the throne.
There is.
Is it being held by something, or is it just laying on there?
Just laying on there.
I'm not touching it. No way.
Fine.
Not close enough, and I would not be... No.
I'm gonna go over and work my way a little bit more to the west and see if I can inspect a little bit closer the statue.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigation.
Make an investigation check. Yep. Okay.
It's the GM. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I don't know why.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing
look.
that. But I can
There we
see
go.
it. So
I got it.
it was a 20. It was a 22, everybody. So
Okay, pretty good.
yeah. So it's relatively tall. It's probably about 7 feet tall. The wood appears to be quite dry and seems to have been starting to crack. It's probably rather old, but it's still in good condition. It hasn't completely rotted away. The head is, as I mentioned, kind of like a hornet, and it doesn't appear to be a mask. It looks like whatever creature it's depicting had a hornet-like head.
Okay. And then, is there any during my investigation? Do I notice any like scratches, indentations in the wall that looks like it's moved? That this is moved at all?
You do not
This
see
is
anything.
kind of that this has come to life. So
like
as far
that.
as I know, that this has always just been a statue.
That's as far as you can tell. Yes.
Okay. Somebody else?
I'll head back to the group
Yeah, what's
Kinda.
going on in there?
slowly and just let them know, it's the room. These guys appear to be painting things that that have happened, or demises of explorers that have gone through here, or near demises of explorers. They're almost logging it to some
So-
degree.
Do you describe what you've seen then?
Yeah, and I'll say everything. You know, I saw Orvex, I saw all this stuff, but the only thing I that was new seemed to be this mirror that seemed to suck in a dark elf of some kind, which may reference.
I saw a mirror like that.
Was the?
Ooh.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Did you see how that was going down? Do you see
I saw a mirror like that
Where did you see that?
here, around the corner.
Oh, down south.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah, there was a mirror back in that. There was ticking when we left. Remember?
Also,
Which I'll
there's
let people know that I heard that that it was a ticking or chimes.
Down that way.
Chimes.
Chimes.
Oh, they were in
I
the
let
same
people
area.
know- I let people know about chimes behind me. Ask if anybody had heard it.
Also, say that there's a scepter on the throne that appears to be just laying there.
Did
Oh,
you find its twin?
yeah, go get it.
Jingle Yaka tells you that he heard it, but nobody else did.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Find the Iron Scepter's twin. Good call.
What do you mean twin? I didn't catch that part.
There's so much more to explore on this level.
That's part of the clue. Find the Iron Scepter's twin. In theory, that is the Iron Scepter that's sitting on that throne.
Right. So we need to find one that's like that then.
Or this is the twin.
Has Jeremy even
Well, I guess
fully
it is the
inspected,
twin, right?
has Jeremy even fully inspected that room up there? Do we even know that we've seen everything that there is to see in there?
He's working his way around.
All right. Well, you're invisible, right? Go check in.
All right, going back in. Shh.
Shh. Good luck.
I go back to where I was and just kind of keep an eye on Jeremy as he's working his way around. Who still looks like a woman to me for some reason.
Yeah, I gotta remember to change your token.
This is how he prefers to live now.
And this statue still looks like the other one as well.
Jeremy is gender dysmorphic now.
It does. I mean, make an invest. I mean, how close are you doing a check? Like at first glance, yes, it does.
At first glance, it looks like the same. Okay, that's fine. All right. And the floor down here just looks like a regular floor that these guys are painting, and I don't need to investigate. Like it just there's nothing on the floor necessarily that makes it look.
No, the floor is like this black, earthen, like ash dirt combination. It's gross. But it's organic.
Okay. Do are these guys leaving any kind of like a trail as they walk around, as they walk on this floor?
Like actually, I would say it's like mulch, like a really dark mulch.
Okay.
And you probably wouldn't be able to see if they were leaving a trail because of how dark the floor is, but they're mostly standing in place.
Okay.
And just painting.
And this guy was the one that was painting the
dwarf.
The dwarf. Okay. All right.
How handsome is the dwarf? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Nice.
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad.
Yeah. That's me, guys.
All right.
That's me.
He's about a 7.
He's a 7.
Yeah, handsome from the right angles.
Yeah.
He knows his angles. He knows the good side of his face.
Okay.
Alright, so what are we doing in here, guys?
Sometimes he punches up.
I'm
you
not
know?
going in.
He does all right.
Punches above his face.
I had a lot of adventure in the last room.
Yeah, what are we doing? I'm not doing dick off. I'm hanging out in the hallway.
Yeah, we can't really communicate with Jeremy in any way, so I'm gonna just keep kind of watching him. Just make sure he doesn't get into trouble, and hope he either works his way back or finds something.
What does my passenger say about this room?
You what?
You're muted too.
And remind me which one you have.
The snail?
Yeah. He does not have anything to say.
Okay.
He's not familiar with this room.
All right. Can you tell me anything about the Hornet men? The Hornet statues?
He can tell you, yes. So he tells you that those are unknown to him, but that he, when Asurarek first arrived to the city, he saw some creatures with Asurarek that looked similar.
Okay. And how about, can you tell me about these guys doing the paintings?
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about them.
Okay.
How big are they? Painters.
Like 5 feet tall. They're not very big. They're a little bit on the small side.
I propose that. Okay. I'm gonna, without the party, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna start circling back around to leave. So I'm gonna go back out towards the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll float back out the door as well.
Okay. And I will just relay that that whatever's in this room is not something that I think that we want to do with it, but I don't think right now that this is the time or the place, because I don't know what to do with the information that's in this room. There's just some guys painting on the walls.
I think
they look like they're painting our adventures, but they look like that they're painting things that have happened to us. But what to do with that information right now? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information.
Yeah, we need to
Freaky deaky.
It is. We need to be wary that we could get sucked into a mirror somehow. So be careful of that. But also, the Iron Scepter is in here. I would suggest we try to look for the twin maybe before coming back.
That's a good idea.
It's not an absolute requirement that we need to come back at all. Just saying. We should just go downstairs.
Well, if we find it, we know where to bring it.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Yeah, that's fair. If we find one, we find one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, back into the hallway then? Should we go down,
everybody's in the hallway.
go down to the mezzanine? There was, if I recall correctly, there were the 4 gargoyles statues.
Yeah, we also have a southern tunnel.
And there's, like, they're different colors. They're like gold and platinum and silver and copper. And that southern tunnel, yeah, which goes east and west. And it looks like the mirror one is the western.
Tunnel or stairs?
I would say tunnel. My vote is tunnel.
I think at least checking out the tunnel together wouldn't be a worst idea.
The one with the mirror in it?
Sieg already kind of
That the guy got sucked into?
Down here? I see there's something here. I don't remember what that is, though.
Well, the mirror holds 12. 12 what? What do we think?
Stuck in the mirror?
Monsters?
It was one of the paintings that these guys were painting in the room.
Oh.
Was a dark elf being sucked into a mirror.
Alright, I missed that bit.
So people, I guess. Maybe people. Holds 12 prisoners.
Let's everybody back out.
Oh.
Probably monsters, though. Between the two, it's almost certainly monster.
Well, if it's already holding 12, then we're good, right?
Yeah, sure. Go poke at it.
No
then.
vacancy.
I mean, we could go break it and see what happens, but I feel like it'll be bad.
Well, there's the chance that the hallway also has hidden doors, okay, because it's a long hallway, and then there's also an eastern side to that hallway. So, what do you guys want to do?
Let's check it, and let's head east, see what there is, and that's what I say.
That's just cobwebs there.
Oh, okay.
So, Ketram has a notion that he'll voice aloud. I could just, close my eyes and go smash the mirror at the end of the hallway. I'll just go like this.
There was a second.
To hit it.
Oh, wait, that wasn't a
Shame
mirror.
on it. Could do that.
What if someone was invisible in front of the mirror?
One way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're invisible, got it.
I'm for it. Second.
Go for it.
Although I'm only invisible until I do something, then I become quite visible again.
Well, go check it out.
Although, Zig, how close did you get to that mirror when you went down there?
Not close.
I was
Not
close.
at all.
I went up to it. I looked at it.
Like within touch range?
I honestly, at this point, so much has happened, I can't recall.
Yeah. Okay.
You were not within touch range.
Okay.
Hold a mirror to the mirror. Sure, you got one?
No. Okay, so where are we? So where are you guys? You guys are down here south.
Just hanging out on the mezzanine trying to decide what to do.
Yeah, can I...
Ketchum,
Oh, you guys- So where
Ketchum's
is
solution
where
is
is-
smash it. As per you.
I can cast an illusion in front of the mirror to see if anything happens.
Go ahead down there. You seem like you got some ideas.
Don't waste too many slots.
Well, it's not expensive. I can do it as many times as I want. Yeah, you guys want to head down there and just maybe not go around the corner to the mirror, I guess? It's around a corner down there, is that right?
Yeah, man. Tell us how it goes.
I'm still
Ketchum, are you staying where you are?
If he's actually gonna go down there, I'll go around the corner, like to the south of the cobweb, like right here.
Because right now you're over by the other room.
Yeah, no, I'll go to the mezzanine with the group, and even down to this corner here. If Gaxif is gonna do something, I'd be interested in finding out what happens to him.
But what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to do this, or do we want to?
It seems like you got some thoughts. Like, go poke at it. I'm all for experimentation. Give it a shot. Sounds like fun.
Anybody else?
Breaking it is fine. If you want to try the illusion quick, hey, you got the abilities, dude. Whatever you want.
All
Yeah,
right,
go
so-
try a
do
couple
them.
things.
I'm
Go
still
try a couple
invisible in theory.
Yeah. Go try a
Um,
couple things. See what happens.
Can I
Deal
work my
with it
way all the way to the end of the hallway then?
Sure. Yeah, you kind of just float past everybody. No one else sees Gaxif doing this, but you kind of feel the wind.
Going in.
as
We
he-
can-
Field burst against you.
We can smell him.
Did he crop dust us?
On your, well, above you.
Quite literally at altitude.
Can't say on your left, I guess. So I'll just say above you.
So Gaxif, you kind of peer around the corner and you see a 15-foot square room to the west. It has, you can see even from this distance, it has a very ornate, large rectangular mirror mounted onto the wall.
To the east?
The west. What I just described is to the west.
Right, but if I look to the east?
To
Doorway.
the east, you see a long hallway that ends in a doorway, and it has some sort of carvings on the doorway, but it's challenging to see from this distance.
Okay.
Remember, that's where I tried to summon the party and failed.
You didn't roll well enough.
I didn't roll well enough. No one wanted to hang out with me.
It's a charisma roll, dude.
It's not great.
I am going to... How far down the hallway? Oh, how far does the hallway go to the west? Feet, about
40 feet. 40 feet.
Okay. Then I would like to kind of poke around and cast a... cast an minor illusion of just a... I can only do object, unfortunately. So, of I have the statue of Bahamut, and I
Okay.
cast a minor illusion to make this basically of this statue in front of it.
Yep.
See if
You just want it to be floating there?
no, I'll be on the ground,
Okay.
as big as I can make it. I mean, as close to
Yeah, you can make it 5 feet tall.
yeah. But I'd like to do that.
Okay. So you kind of wiggle your fingers a bit, and kind of smoke kind of forms into this 5-foot tall statue right in front of the mirror.
Does the mirror show the statue? I'm
It
not
does.
invisible anymore, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Good point. It does.
Okay.
I would like to
Push
divine
it into the
sense,
mirror.
if that's our. I do my ping, my divine sense.
Okay.
Anything?
Let me see.
Slide.
Slot? Come out! Not funny anymore, Slot. I know when I said not to attack me, that's when you should attack me, but really? Not today. Not today, Slot.
So,
You sense some undead to your northwest.
Northwest. Oh,
Room we were in, right?
those painter guys. Yeah.
so
okay.
it says right. I mean,
No.
They're pretty,
What's the range on it?
pretty big.
it says of you that is not behind total
60
cover.
feet.
60 feet.
It is not those guys.
Oh, that's a good point, Nick. So he doesn't. So Ketchum, you don't actually. Yeah, you.
Because of the
you
walls.
Don't, yeah, you don't sense anything.
Okay. Seems fine. Good news, guys. We're in the clear.
My spider sense that was tingling, it was not tingling anymore.
It stopped. It stopped. It turns out it was just.
Sorry, just allergies.
This athlete's foot.
All right.
I'd like to try to smash this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Smash it.
Let's
meet a new friend. Let's make.
Can I
some
poke
friends.
my head around the corner and hit the mirror with a ray of frost?
Yep. Okay.
Should make it nice and brittle.
So you poke your head around the corner, point your finger, dart of frost, smacks into the mirror, and you see cracks form all across the surface of the mirror. They grow and they grow, and as they reach the edge, the mirror shatters down to the floor.
Guys, I broke it.
Problem solved.
Approximately 12 pieces, would you say?
Yeah, probably about that. And as you do so, you start to see this smoke.
I think we're
emerge
good,
from
guys.
the mirror.
We're the best
You know.
adventurers ever.
You see about 9 streams of smoke fly out and start to reform into humanoid shapes in front of the mirror and into the hallway beyond.
Spider sense.
There's a hallway beyond the mirror?
The hallway right next to you.
Oh, but like
Like-
behind the mirror, there's not.
No.
I heard dice.
That's such a harrowing
Guys,
sound.
it's cool. I broke the mirror. We're good.
This is gonna take me a second.
Oh no!
Oh, Lordy.
Oh no!
Way to go, Gaxif.
So bad.
Nobody said anything about don't break the mirror.
Doesn't
What?
matter. You already said. You already said.
What did you do, Ray?
Frost in this case.
That was our plan.
Not.
We had 3 people on board with it.
Gaxif is doomed us all, guys.
Again.
I think we know where to lay the blame here.
Hey, at least we didn't get sucked into it.
So many dice rolls. Jesus Christ.
It sounds like it's probably gonna be about 9.
This is like one of those deals where Troy was like, "I can't believe they actually did that."
I'd be like, uh-oh, this is gonna take a minute. That's not what you want to hear from your DM. Never good.
Yeah, but look how nicely they're gonna line up for us in this hallway.
Oh yeah, it's a killing field down here.
Lightning bolt.
These are probably the 9 people that were sucked into it. We probably
They
need
might.
to have.
I mean, minority opinion, they might not be bad.
Sure.
if they're just adventurers that got stuck in a mirror, like they
Well,
could be
there was a
super
dark
useful.
elf, and I don't really trust dark elves, but maybe the
Racist.
others.
Racist.
I am not. Listen, I'm not racist. I'm just saying.
Don't bring your gnome.
Dutch.
Don't bring your gnome supremacy around here.
There's two things I hate: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch.
And the Dutch.
Okay. So the first stream of smoke forms a tall human who appears to be Chultan. She appears to be some sort of Chultan warrior. She's female. She's wearing what looks like ancient Omuan garb.
Cool.
And she's wearing over top of that a plate of armor that's fashioned from some sort of like insect chitin. Next to her forms a very large minotaur. A
Less
bit
likely to be
closer.
friendly.
But
Probably
these
not
are
an
these are
ally.
like smoke outlines, or these?
No, the smoke outline congeals and turns into a very real figure.
Okay, so these are real things that are. Gotcha.
These are real things. Next, closer to you, as the smoke
Break it
continues
down for
pouring
us.
through the hallway, a small, frail Chultan man who appears to be wearing some sort of like merchant's attire forms out of the smoke. Next to him is
I don't think it's Orvex.
Might be.
Does the man have his skin?
The puddle that is Orvex is still sitting in a corner in a room above us.
Yeah, so the next thing that forms takes on some sort of like shape. It appears to still be made out of the smoke, and then a second later, you cannot see it.
Wow, that's bad. That's
The
really
next
bad.
thing that forms is an enormous four-armed stone gargoyle that gets crunched into the narrow hallway. The next thing that forms is a dark elf who appears to be dressed like a mage. The next thing that forms is a sturge, which is a little bat-like creature.
Ugh.
The next thing that forms is an enormous troll. That forms behind you guys as the smoke flies right overhead, looking for room.
Oh no!
And the next
Lot
thing
more
that
bads than
forms
goods here, boys.
This is
behind
way
him
more bads.
is some sort of human dressed in adventurer's attire and wearing a yellow tunic.
Oh, those guys that were
Alright.
getting killed in the paintings.
Okay.
Probably got some questions for that guy, huh? If he lives.
I'm gonna. Well,
This is
we'll
going to
keep
be our
going.
evening, boys.
Ketchum crosses his fingers that the good guys win the fight that they have.
I would like to take a long rest as my.
So division?
Right. I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah, we might not even finish this tonight. This was gonna be long.
Really? Wow.
This is a lot of
A lot of stuff going
a
on.
lot of turns to take.
Oh, I didn't click my figure. Should I roll again?
Roll again, and I'll give you the original roll.
Okay. Oh, that's just wow.
Okay.
This is going to be so confusing.
This is gonna be a hot mess. What did you do, Gaxif? What a
Thought
mess
this
you
was-
made! What a mess you
Thought we had
made
a
here!
quorum.
So many people. Jeez, look at this. This is the biggest initiative turn order I've ever seen.
Yeah. All right, Jeremy, you're up. What do you do?
Do I see any of this going on? What do I see? Because I'm back here in the back.
You hear this glass shatter in the distance, and then you can also hear and then see these trails of smoke fly by you, kind of roaring. And you do see absolutely a enormous troll form out of that smoke behind you, and then right next to him, like a 6 foot tall human figure.
Okay. What is their demeanor? Okay. What is their demeanor? Both of their demeanors.
Here comes the diplomat.
Confused.
Pissed.
No, it's a good question. It's a good question, but
Pissed.
Okay. And then the troll is
actually, yeah. Pick one of them. Which one do you want to know more about?
Well, it's a troll, so I assume that it's going to do a troll gonna troll. Let me worry about the human first, because I want to size him up and see if he's going to be an ally or if it's something that I have to worry about.
Okay, make an insight check.
Can I rely on my ring to help of years of influence with people? And,
You're next to.
Can I give the ring, my magic ring, with the years of thieves leadership to kind of get an insight into years worth of thieves skill leadership, weighing in on their opinion?
If you want to spend your whole turn talking to the ring, sure.
No, I don't. I just wanted to get advantage on the roll.
Yeah, you can have advantage on the roll. Cost you your action and bonus
Okay.
action.
Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm. No, insight. Sorry. Okay.
Nice roll.
The human seems confused, and then it looks relieved.
Okay.
And then it looks worried when it sees the big troll.
Okay. While I'm measuring him up, does he have any weapons on? Does the human have any weapons on him?
He does. He has. Yeah, he has a rapier.
Okay. I'm going to set my reaction to that if the troll comes at me to slice at him with my sword.
Okay.
And that will end my turn. And I'll tell Top Cat, I'll yell the guys, hey guys, we got some company back here, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right.
How'd that
All
troll
right.
get all the way up there?
Where the
Smoke
took it.
flew past.
Oh,
It was like a Death Eater that flew by
Like-
with smoke,
like-
you know?
Yeah.
He
Basically.
crop
Lost.
dusted us too. That's what our knights turned
Yeah.
into.
Exactly.
Just eldritch creatures farting on us all night long.
The dwarves.
All right.
It's the worst.
So,
Is this the gargoyle?
no, something else.
Something else. Some other fucking thing.
Let me. All right.
Have you guys ever seen the little dice roller menu in the upper left? There's a button called fudge. What does that mean?
Is there?
Yeah. Go
I don't have that.
scroll
I don't
over
have
the
that.
scroll over
That's
the
what it is. Rolling DF.
There's
Is this
a
like a?
GM
Oh, this is like a plus or minus. I
there's a
bet you that's
GM
like.
button.
I bet you can you use that to be like one over,
Yeah.
one under?
Where do you even see that?
Go
So
to
the-
the menu,
with the-
and then at the bottom.
You know,
on the
they've got the
left-hand side-
arrow and the paintbrush. Yeah, hover over the
Fudge
dice
tree.
and there's a fudge button. Which I would like to enact on my turn, by the way.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
It's
For
a,
DF.
it's a two-sided coin.
You hover over it, it just doesn't say what.
All right, so
Sorry,
Meryl,
Didn't mean to derail this whole situation.
Gaxif, as you see this four-armed gargoyle form in front of you and be hunched over. He's kind of trapped a bit inside of this narrow hallway. Out of nowhere, you feel just this force slam into you as it rocks your body up against the side of the tunnel. But the blow did not come from that gargoyle. You take 11 points of damage.
Rock your
Wait,
body.
what? Sorry?
Everybody.
Oh, it's the other thing, the invisible smoke monster.
Smoke monster's back. All right.
And Gax, if it is now your turn.
Sure is. How tall is the ceiling?
About 10 feet.
Try something stupid. I'm gonna try to do minor illusion again, theme of the night. To cast a wall, an illusion of a wall between me and the gargoyle, basically. Like
the hallway just continues.
Yeah, like it's
Okay.
like basically a wall has appeared between me and him, as big as I can make it.
Well, how big? It must be no longer than a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, so it'll be a
That's a
5-foot
very
cube.
tiny wall. It's a hedge.
So, yeah, it's basically gonna be a half wall.
That'll stop it.
No, it's one wall. Hi, Sarah.
Oh, we're getting a finger.
My wife says, Troy, she hope you enjoyed your Popeyes. And but yeah, so I'm not gonna make the wall on the floor. I'd like to make it like midway up. So it's almost like a saloon door style, wall.
Okay, so it's just like a barrier.
Yeah.
That, not covering the top or bottom.
Right. Like a bathroom
Okay.
stall, if you will. And you
just
will.
stone.
Yeah, of stone. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is there.
Oh, and I'm done.
So that wall cut between you and him? Is that the wall you put up? Yeah.
All right. So so Jeremy, you notice as the human figure to your north just fucking hoofs it.
Okay.
Does he take an attack of opportunity?
He did not. There are ways to prevent that.
Mm-hmm. Just checking.
Catch him.
All right. So I see that big troll up on the mezzanine level, right? Ketchum
You do.
knows what to do about trolls. And I will step on up there. Up in front of Jeremy. Yep. And trolls are pretty nasty. I'll cast Moonbeam on it. Yeah, so let's bring that up here.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and draw this. Which square are you going to put it in?
Just directly in front of me.
Okay.
And then I'll tell the troll to go fuck itself.
All right.
They hate that. They're very prudish. They hate vulgarity.
Okay. Does it have to do anything now, or does it wait until its turn?
It can do it at once. Catch from cast Moonbeam.
No, but does it have to roll now for damage or anything?
Here, let me check. Dim light when a creature enters on a turn or starts its... So it will start its turn there, regardless of what it does.
Right.
And so it'll take a 2d10 on a failed.
Yeah.
It also instantly reverts to its mouse form, since that was its initial
Right,
form.
Yeah,
One assumes. So I should roll a 2d10, or that's the 8. No, that's the 8.
Yeah.
It takes the 8 whenever it starts its turn.
Well,
And
it's
then-
gonna have to roll. It's gonna make a saving throw first.
You're right. It takes 4 to 8, and then it might take
Yeah.
more if it stays there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are you doing anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay. So let's see if it. Makes
I've secured the back end. That's sufficient.
All right. So it does make it save. So it loses 4 damage, 4 health. All right, and what?
Keep in mind, I've insulted it gravely.
Okay. All right. So it roars as the light sears into its flesh, and it swings one of its arms at you.
Posh.
Mess. Swings another arm at you,
Okay. Fair
and then
point.
leans forward to bite into your flesh. All right, and you're able to fend off all but one of the blows.
I don't suppose that claw was magical. Regular claw.
Just a regular claw.
Nah, that's a shame. Would have been better if it had been magical.
Okay.
Okay. 10 down for me. No problem.
Nighttime's my shit. Thanks.
All
Okay.
right. This Sturge flies forward past everything else, kind of darting in between, and attacks this this merchant-looking figure that Gaxef can see.
Okay.
Well, can we even see that? There's a stone wall in the way.
Gaxef
Some of us.
can see it, I think.
He's trying
Even
to say,
through my stone wall.
that merchant.
No. Yeah.
Maybe he
No.
has goods.
We hear it. We hear a merchant. Sounds
"Oh,
strangely
no!"
like a merchant.
Excuse me, my
third!
friend.
You do hear
give you a good deal.
hear the sound of kind of flying through the air, attacking something, and then you can hear kind of death gurgles coming from some sort of humanoid figure.
I'm not quite dead. I'm very badly wounded.
Let's see. All right. This figure runs forward. And starts attacking the air.
Oh, by the way, Troy, if that troll ended its turn in the moonbeam, it takes more damage.
Does it? Why would it do that?
Because it ended its turn there.
I understand it did that. Does it? Where does it say that would cause it to
In
take
the,
damage?
In the thing. In the, the paragraph.
Which sentence says that?
I see when it starts its turn.
Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain.
Okay.
So
That
that's
has
not.
nothing to do with what you said.
Fair enough. I think it
Hey,
should
at least
take
it
more
didn't
damage.
cost you three quarters of your health pool.
When it ends
Cost-
its turn there, it takes
if
damage.
you're gonna make a reading mistake, that's not a bad one to make.
When it ends its turn there, it takes damage. Where does it say that?
Yeah.
When a creature starts its turn in the flame, it takes damage. That's not what you said. That's
All right, that's fair. I didn't jump into a pool of acid. All right.
That's what the bar is. That's what our bar.
That's
our
our
bar
new
of knowing
bar.
our abilities. All right, let's keep
Good
going.
luck lowering it. I know one of you will make me proud.
It's new bar. One day, one of us will fail that milestone.
All right,
Mhm.
all right.
oh, good lord! I like the greatsword by the champion. Attacks were not great.
All right, so it starts to slice through the air, and then one of the great swords, if you see that all of a sudden its great sword slices through the air, and this time puffs of smoke come out of the slash that it makes. And you can
Cool.
hear some sort of noise as some sort of creature reels in pain.
Okay.
Oddman Zig.
Lordy.
Some sort of noise.
I have no
The
fucking
song
idea what to
Friday
do.
by Rebecca Black.
I take a long nap out of fear.
Fear nap. That
Fear
checks
nap.
out.
Looks like there's a nice hammock of cobwebs of space going for you.
It's true. I just fuck it. I've never done this before. I yell, "I'm not here to hurt anybody who's friendly," and then I take my action to literally hide into my shell,
No!
Alright.
You
and
ninja
I
turtle.
use shell defense.
No.
Okay. Alright.
Ketchum looks annoyed.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
That'll do. Oh,
Alright.
goodness.
Alright, Gaxif, the gargoyle turns and bares all of its arms at you.
It can't see me.
It can see your half wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Like
has
one
to
of those
figure out
country
what's
doors
going
where,
on
like,
with the
the
wall.
top opens up.
So it sees this wall appear, and then it's going to...
Turn good, repent its evils, and
Turn into
Work for the-
slide.
work for the common betterment. Oh. This is when Slod comes back, y'all. This is, if you were wondering when he was gonna attack us, probably right now.
I've got my stone, so you can try. We'd have an ally.
That'd be good. Be a good
Yeah,
time for a Slod.
it seems quite confused by seeing this wall appear in front of it. So it turns instead and attacks the elf next to it.
Ah,
I got something out of that fucking wall.
the tiniest
Confusion.
wall ever.
Gaxif sows
It
confusion.
only cost you $8 billion.
His one superpower.
I built
sowing
that wall,
confusion.
man. Oh my god,
That
those
is a
attacks.
shit ton of attacking.
Whoa! Sorry, elf.
I got
You almost made
by
it,
the way,
bro.
I got a lot out of that wall, just saying.
Jesus.
Why is it
Build
not
that
rolling
wall.
damage though?
Build that wall.
You guys aren't seeing the damage either, right?
No, we're not.
No.
Alright, I'll just manually roll it.
Just manually roll the
Best
damage.
fake wall ever. Call it a fence. You can call it a barrier.
Call it whatever you need
Whatever you
to.
want to call it. Steel slats.
Yeah, it's a fake wall that's actually successful in its aims. That's it's novel. This is why we play fantasy games.
This
How
is,
much
this is
did
how
you
you
say it
try out
cost
the
you to-
real world scenario.
How much would you say it cost you to build this wall?
Nothing.
$0.
The gargoyle paid for it.
All right, Gax,
that
if you
was
watch
good
through the wall as the gargoyle slashes through the chest of the elf, grabs onto him with his other arm, pulls him up, and bites his head off. Tears it
Jesus.
clean off.
He's gonna be a problem for us.
We're
Holy
losing allies.
shit.
We're losing allies pretty fast here, boys.
Oh my god.
We're losing potential friends at a ruinous rate.
Dark elf down. I repeat, dark elf down.
It's Dark Elf down, way down.
Because he doesn't like dark meat.
Oh my god.
He
Delicious.
prefers
You're up.
dark meat, apparently.
Tasty part of the
I'm
elf.
just gonna set a reaction that if this wall comes down, I have something I'd like to cast.
What
Okay.
is it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fine. You do you.
I'm ready to cast. I'm sitting there just chanting and
Tell Talos that we're good with whatever he wants to do.
don't fuck with Talos, man.
I won't. No. I want that pamphlet.
All hail
Yeah,
Talos.
I'll work on getting
Still
some
waiting
pamphlets.
on that literature.
Very interested in what you're selling these days.
All right.
That's gonna
Okay. You hear a minotaur roar in frustration from the southwest.
Because the elf already got eaten.
God, that's right. There's a minotaur too.
Jeremy, you are up.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my hand on and leap over him with my sword. Go to the other side of the troll, and as I slash at his stomach, and then I'm gonna take my bonus action to disengage and to flip back behind Ketrum.
So, no.
That's fine.
The reason why is because
No.
you can't pass through unfriendly creatures.
Well,
Wouldn't it be like a strength check or something to see if
could
we can,
I slide under his legs?
Like, if you wanted to spend your whole action, like, if you wanted to spend your action on disengage, and then tried to do some fancy footwork, like with like an acrobatics or athletics check to get past him, I would let you do that. But it's going to cost you your action, and it's not going to be guaranteed. You're going to have to roll for it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Like this is the you know
that's fine.
this is what positioning does to you, right?
That's right. Yeah, I get it. So I'm kind of just like stuck in this hallway now, right now. All right. Well, I will pull out my bow and I will shoot at the troll.
Okay.
You have a bow?
Yeah.
You're wearing the archery bracers too?
I'm not wearing the archery bracers because that would be my third item. That would be a fourth item.
You have 3 magic items?
Well,
Four
I assume I have to
magic
get attuned. I have
4
to get attuned.
magic items.
I have to get the bracers attuned, right? I
Yeah.
assumed.
You have to tune them. Yes.
Right, and I have to tune the flame tongue.
Uh-huh.
What are the other two?
I have my ring, and I have with. Oh, and I have a ring of protection,
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Meanwhile, us common have like one, but that's cool.
All right. So the arrow.
We
does,
don't hear you because
strike.
you're in your shell.
All right. So the arrow, doesn't have to go very far. It's pretty easy to do, and you stick it right into his arm.
Cool!
Now it sticks a little bit further in his arm.
A little further,
Yeah.
right in the bone.
Okay.
Give him the bone.
Ends my turn.
Okay.
Smoke monster, here we go again.
Smoke monster. Bad news, Mr. Echo. Smoke monster has come.
You loved Mr. Echo.
I did. I was so pissed when that smoke monster just hammered him like Hulk.
Oh dear God.
Oh, holy shit. That's what it did to Mr. Echo.
So Gaxa, Jingle, and Oddman.
There's a
you
wall
feel-
there.
You feel Gaxa, Jingle, and Oddman. You feel maybe not Oddman, but certainly Gaxif and Jingle. You feel the wind blow past you, and then Jeremy, as you're landing that arrow into the troll, boom! You get smacked in the back. You take 35 damage.
Oosh.
Jesus. Okay.
He's not here.
So your
Can't save
walls must be perforated slats.
Yeah, they're yeah.
You can call it a
Not minus 335.
Steel
You can call
slats.
it. You can call it a
Not steel
fence.
slats.
You can call it a fence.
Call it what you
The
want.
wall's still there. The wall is still there.
Gotta secure the southern
Not to
border.
not to-
I'm
not
just
to
trying to
smoke
secure our southern border.
Some
Yeah,
call it a. Some call it a medieval.
So the wall is still present, and the wall is still kind of the. You can see kind of above it the top of the gargoyle on the other side of the wall.
All right.
That's the
I'd like
sexiest
to
half of the gargoyle.
peek under the wall at the stone gargoyle and banish it.
All right. All right.
Oh, does it come from another plane? One hopes.
Doesn't matter. He's setting
don't
it to
care.
a new one.
I don't care where the fuck it comes from.
No, but if it was born there, then you deport it forever.
True. But
You're using
at
your
this
second.
point, I just want it gone.
After the wall, you've got the deportations.
Yes.
All right. Poof.
Okay. And as I peek under the wall, I'm going to look at the Chultan warrior there. I'm going to say, "We're here to
Yep.
help you."
Okay.
Yeah, let's save one. Let's just save one, guys. Let's just.
All right.
And
is that your turn?
yeah, that's my turn.
Catch him.
All right. Time for the whoopins, I guess. So here it come.
That is not it. Neither does that.
Whooping.
Some good whoopings.
Whoopins failed.
Yikes. A 1 and a 2.
I am done. That was pathetic. Top 5 worst turns for Ketchum.
Well played.
You
Yeah,
waited like
it just-
20 minutes for that.
I somehow missed this massive beast twice with a hammer. Somehow. Figured it out. But he should still take on his turn the moonbeam damage.
Happens to
he
lots of
will-
guys, catch me.
Yeah.
Somehow. Little performance problems from Ketchum there.
All right. So for Moonbeam, it was a what kind?
2d10.
Well, no, it was a Constitution saving throw first. Okay. So.
I beat that.
Okay. All right. So then, yeah, go ahead and roll 2d10.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You just rolled a 1, 2, 1, 1.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right. He
You're
takes
welcome,
those
some
damage.
group across the country. Having the best night of your life.
All right, and you're able to fend off all of his blows.
Yeah, we're having a very inept fight up here.
All right.
Oh my
Goosh.
god, blood drain.
Somebody's got to get that fucking bat. Somebody with some magic. Shoot that thing out of the sky. Yeah, great swords.
All right, so you hear the sound of battle, and you hear the Sturge get sliced in half, and you hear
Thank
as it
God.
drops down to the ground. And you can see kind of the feet of the Chultan warrior approach and start shouting something at you in Chultan.
Crap.
You know who I bet knew Chilton? Or Vex.
Fair point.
No,
Ottoman
he
six.
personally told me he did not know.
A weird gap in my knowledge is that I don't actually know. The
You give me
language of the
11
country
minutes, I
live
can
in.
understand him.
understand over 6 billion forms of communication, except the ones pertinent to this adventure.
It's a blessing and a curse.
God damn it! What do I do? I remain in my shell.
Something just beat the fuck out of Jeremy that you could probably see.
Wait,
I cannot heal
that's not still.
anybody.
You banished that, right?
No, he banished the gargoyle.
No, there's a smoke
Oh.
monster still.
The smoke monster.
An invisible
you banished,
smoke
you
monster.
banished the gargoyle. I thought you banished the smoke monster.
No, there's an
Sorry.
invisible smoke monster that's going to eat us alive.
I got you.
Oh, I've got an idea. I know what I should have done on my stupid turn that failed on everything.
I'm gonna stay in my shell. My turn's over.
Okay, Jingle, you're up.
I will cast Sacred Flame on that area behind Jeremy, having seen him take damage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
It's not much.
No, it's something.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing.
Okay.
And if you can see it burning, you can kill it.
If he can dodge a flame, he can dodge a sword.
It does not have. There's no cover.
Okay.
This is.
Okay. So it takes
What
12
level
damage.
did you cast it at?
can't-
It's not.
it's a
It's
cantrip.
not based on. It's a cantrip, so it's just based on my actual level.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
So it's 2d8.
No, we're 11. Aren't we?
No,
Oh.
we're 10. Oh, that's. The wall is still up, right? I don't know that there's somebody behind it, other than muffled yelling.
Right.
In
you hear the
language you
yelling.
don't understand.
Yeah.
Then that's the end of my turn.
A
Okay.
bibbidi bobbidi.
You hear, and then you hear more Chulton shouting, and there are two things shouting at each other in Chulton now, past the wall.
Yeah. God knows what happens on the other side of the half wall.
Huh.
Does my dark passenger speak Chulton? And can he tell me what's being shouted?
No.
No, it's a
No
snail.
shot.
Doesn't speak any
So,
language.
no.
It's a snail.
Like, oh, so all right.
It speaks
They
snail.
would,
here's-
right?
No.
Here's the general deal. Like, they aren't freebies, right? Like, so anything. So, do you want to ask your dark passenger that?
He's new to the whole traveler thing.
How dark can it be? It's a fucking snail.
Yeah, I mean, can I just think like what is he saying, and he tells me, or is it like
Sure.
a ring? Yeah.
Yes, you could do that. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Like,
so
do you speak Chulton?
so
What does
in
he
your
say?
head, so in your head, you think to it. Do you speak Chulton, or can you understand what he's
Yes.
saying?
Can
What's
you
that?
understand what he's being? What are they saying? Do you know? Yes.
All right. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
What
so it
do you
took
think?
you half of your turn to ask that. Right.
Can I
And
do that while
so,
I'm swinging a sword? Can I do that and swing a sword at the same time? Like, I mean, all I'm
No,
doing
you-
is talking.
no.
Okay.
No. So no.
It replies. You can hear Unk reply in your head. It is Lucanu. She announces that she is bodyguard to Queen Napaka.
Okay, Napaka. So I have her statue, and I'm gonna shoot another arrow at the troll.
No,
Nah.
that'll be on your next turn.
Okay.
Actually, good
so
to
what,
know.
so what did she say? So that's who. So that's who.
She's a
I
bodyguard.
like to relay to the group what I was just told.
Okay. So you have 6 seconds in a turn.
Right. What is
Right,
what is being said? That's Napaka. She's it's her bodyguard. Okay, hey guys, that's Napaka. Then it's her bodyguard, and they're trying to help.
Fun fact, boss. Thanks a lot.
That's yeah. Okay, fine.
I mean, really, but this not the time.
Okay.
Well, we
All
know
right.
who our allies are. I mean, we're trying to figure who our allies are.
I know who my ally isn't. This giant troll in front of me. Could have shot at that thing.
You're a troll.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure who our allies are and making sure that we don't need to fight everyone.
All right. Gaxif, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh boy. What does it cost to take down that wall? Is it my action?
Nothing. You just stop concentrating on it, and it just.
Say, Mr. Gorbachev. Okay. Then I'd like to but I'm going to take the wall down. Make it disappear.
just dissolves.
As that happens, I'm just going to kind of slightly wave real quick.
Okay.
Quietly, and then seeing a minotaur there. Does the minotaur? Does it look like they're fighting when I look at them between the two of them? Like, can I tell?
It looks like they are. Make an insight check. They're yelling, but you don't know.
All right.
They are not swinging swords at each other at this exact time.
Okay. Then I'll just drop the wall, and I'll kind of gently bow, just like a conciliatory bow, a little bit. Don't really have anything. If you let me do an action, I'd like to turn and fire some magic missiles at the troll.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
1. Should hit him for 12.
That's all of them combined.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, catch them.
Okay. I would like to move the moonbeam to behind Jeremy.
Okay.
And that's it. It takes an action.
Okay.
Another hyper efficient turn from Kendra. We're done.
All right. All right. So it lowers the troll lowers its head and bites down onto your shoulder, inflicting 7 points of damage.
Roger that.
Okay. So Gaxif, the guard, the Chultan in front of you, is shouting at the Minotaur, and it pushes the Minotaur in the chest and points at you, at you.
Okay. Just wave. I don't know how to erase that wall I put up, by the way. It's not there anymore.
Okay, I think I can get rid of it.
You
I
can
never
go to
saw
your
it in the
select
first
and
place.
move, and usually in.
Let me just. Oh, it's like on you. How in the world did you get it? Like. Oh, there
What
we
did
go.
you do?
Okay, all right. So he pushes the Minotaur, points at you, and then starts walking to the east. You have an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it.
Against the Chilton?
I will not take it. Probably stupidly. Guess he probably just shicked that Minotaur on me.
Oh, and you're no longer flying, by the way. Once you when you cast the wall, you lost flight.
No.
Wonk!
Not concentration, minor illusion.
It's not? Okay, then you're
I
still flying.
don't think it. I'll double check, but I don't think it is.
I would have assumed that it would be concentration since it stays up over time.
Yeah.
Most things that stay up and
I
you can get rid of.
That's a pretty minor spell, though.
Was that greater invisibility or was that just invisibility? Or
His
fly?
invisibility is different.
Minor illusion is not concentration.
Okay, what about banishment?
No, that's a single action spell.
Banishment is concentration.
Is it? That's weird.
It
You-
is. Yeah.
You banished,
All right.
you
So
banished it and plummeted to the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. It wasn't that high,
How mu-
so.
How much fall damage did you take, Troy?
he does not take any fall damage.
But good reminder on the banishment because, whew, that one almost got us last time too.
Yeah, we'll see if he attacks you here.
All right, Oddman Zig.
All right. Hearing less of a commotion, I come out of my shell, look north, see that troll, and I decide to throw a ray of frost at that bitch.
Okay.
Well over my head, one assumes.
That hits it.
Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Jingle.
I again am gonna cast Sacred Flame right on that same square.
Okay.
That is one well-illuminated square by now.
Gax, if
Thing
you're at full
Lit
health.
up like fucking noon.
Seems like it's in the turn order
Yeah.
anymore.
It's there. You just can't see it.
Okay.
Turns don't exist in this game. I forget it, sorry. Alright.
All right.
Yeah. Man, Minotaurs are a lot harder when they have skin and muscle on them.
Who knew the brittle bone versions were so easy to kill?
Okay. So as the flame, you see wisps of smoke flail around and make a screeching noise, and then it disappears.
Yeah. Well, fuck me. I moved my moonbeam over for no reason.
Oh no, the moonbeam should reveal it.
No, it's
It's
dead
Not
now.
a shapeshifter necessarily. That doesn't mean it's dead. That just means some of the wisp.
Well, we'll check it out. I'll leave it there for one more turn.
I'm going to stay here at the moment. Good luck, Gax, if I'm behind you. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, we're about to find
And
out.
Pats you on the shoulder. Good luck, buddy.
All right.
Tap,
So the
tap, tap.
Minotaur
Good luck.
steps in front of you, and it's wielding its axe, and it shouts something at you in Chultan, and pushes you with its axe handle. Roar! Roar! And roars. And shouts the same thing again.
Okay.
Jeremy.
Okay. Do I see anything to the south of me?
You do not.
And is there a fire there? For the sake of flames?
There's the moonbeam though.
Okay.
Beam of light.
If there's no fire there, then I'll just shoot another arrow at the troll.
Okay. All right. That hits.
Plus. Yeah! Rogue shit.
Man. All right.
Okay.
All right. As you let that arrow loose, you're smacked again in the back of the head for 15 damage.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Thing's still alive.
Yep. Man.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Good. Did it take 2d10 damage from doing whatever it did there? Was that its turn?
Oh, good point. Thank you. Go ahead and roll your 2d10.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
Well, I mean, it's 2d10.
210 damage.
It's dead, right?
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Higher than average.
Gaxif, you're up.
It took 232 damage by my count.
Yeah.
222 damage. It should be dead.
Okay. Going to kind of hold my finger up to the Minotaur. Be like, 1 second. And I'm going to turn around. See invisibility.
Okay.
Kind of looking in the direction of the smoke monster.
You see it. You see the smoke monster there, flailing its tendrils at Jeremy.
Can I see how high it is or anything?
Oh, it's been smoking for days. It's high as a kite.
Is it, how big is it? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, it's slightly taller than a normal humanoid, so it's maybe it's nearly the full height of this hallway.
All right. I'll say, I see it. It's huge. Just start swinging at it. And then my turn, and I'll turn around to the Minotaur and go.
Okay. Catch him.
I'll do my stunning thing on the troll. It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right. Probably not going to go super well for him. Nope.
Stunned.
All right.
That ends my turn. I'm
Okay.
racking up the efficiency tonight.
And he is stunned until your next turn. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Every turn, 20 seconds or less. That's a catch 'em guarantee.
Gax, if you see the you hear the champion kind of continue walking eastward. The Chultan.
Okay.
They're trying to keep us out of the door.
And
Or she's just trying to get away from all the fucking monsters. I mean, that's
He's trying to get to that door.
perfectly legit possibility.
That's fine, as long as she's not. We
Anything
got
not-
bigger problems right now.
Anything not stabbing us right now is our friend. As far as we're concerned.
all right, Oddmund.
I just check out something here. Ugh, that's a terrible duration. This one. I'm gonna firebolt our nasty to the north.
Okay. Okay, and that does hit.
And that'll end my turn.
Dingle.
So we aren't sure if this thing is still alive. Where we think it's
You
dead,
do
right?
know- So Gaxif announced that he can see it and then it's alive.
Oh, okay. Hey man, I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep hitting it.
I just don't want to waste the spell slots, and I really can't move to hit it. So this is what we get.
All right. Let's see. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. All right, the Minotaur roars once again, rears back, and swings its great axe at Gax.
Oh, come on, man. Oh my god.
The edge of the blade sinks down into your shoulder, slicing through skin and tissue, dealing 25 damage.
Ew.
Hey, that looks like it hurts.
That's fucking grisly. Somebody should do something about that.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get that checked out.
You're gonna want to have some
Hey, let me ask you a question.
that can get infected. It's all kinds of weird mold and gross shit down here.
Jeremy.
I'm just gonna take my sword out and I'm just gonna swing.
Okay.
Because of Gaxif's instructions, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
swing.
So you can attack invisible creatures at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. You can do it. You can do it.
The good news is the disadvantage didn't matter.
That is true.
Wow. What are the odds of that? That's crazy.
Isn't it on fire though, and illuminated by moonbeam? I mean, it's
It is
about
not on
as.
fire.
All right, worth a shot. By the way, are you guys seeing a small circular outline on the shadow in the middle of the wall over there? I feel like there's like a room or something over there. Just FYI,
Mm-hmm.
in this general area.
Why are we not focusing on what's in front of us at the moment?
I am. Me and this troll have been having a conversation for some time now.
My screen. I need to reload this. Hang on. But that's. I'm gonna roll a luck die. I'm gonna take a luck die.
Well done, Troy.
Are you serious? Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's good.
I know. I thought I rolled tens. So okay.
Okay. So so as you slice through, at first you don't hit anything, and then through slicing again, you do see the flame catch into something, and smoke starts to sizzle out.
And there's no one within 5 feet, right, of me.
I am.
Oh, there's
sure.
Oddman's on the other side.
Oddman's on the other side of
So I get sneak attack. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
you
find.
could.
Yes, you do.
Now I need to reload.
Boom!
Wow. All right. 39 total.
Rogue shit. So much DPS.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. That sounds my turn, Gax's turn.
Gaxif, you failed to make friends with the Minotaur. Now what?
As you finish your slice, Jeremy, you get knocked in the gut for 12 points of damage.
Well, hold on. Just in case it matters. If it starts its turn in the moonbeam, it takes its 2d10 prior
Okay,
to
go ahead.
doing a thing.
Okay,
In
go ahead
case
and
I
roll the
kill
d10.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't sound promising.
And my luck continues, as per
The
you.
4 damage did not kill it.
Nah, it's a shocker.
Jesus.
Stupid, pitiful moonbeam.
Jeremy, you take 12 damage though.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Gaxif, it is your turn.
I'm gonna put another wall up. Same wall again that was there before, basically.
It's some broke ass.
Just because I got nowhere to go. So
Got nothing.
Okay, so
Got nothing for nothing.
So for next time, by the way, according to this, it's not a concentration spell. Now this makes sense. It costs an action to dismiss the illusion.
oh, is that what it says?
Yeah, it says the illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action.
Oh,
or
my
cast
bad.
the spell
Okay,
again.
I should have known that.
So it's fine. No, it's fine.
All right.
Like if something is concentration, you can end it just by no longer concentrating, and that's free.
Sure.
I do that all day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got the ADHD and all, you know.
It's so easy to not concentrate on anything.
Is that the end of your
Look
turn?
at me right now, not concentrating.
Yes.
Okay. Catch him. Okay, so he's no longer stunned. All right, and so the first.
Should I
of
get
those-
advantage because he was stunned?
Let's look at the language because it depends on whether the stun ends at the beginning or end of your turn.
Mike, you used to be a monk.
If he's stunned, then yeah, every attack gets advantage.
Right, but the question is it still stunned? That's what I need to see.
Oh. That I don't know.
Be stunned until the end of the target's next turn. So he
yeah.
stopped being stunned at the end of his own turn, which he's already had.
He has not. He comes next.
Yes. Yeah, he had, like, his very last turn is when he was at the end of his last turn. His last turn, he was stunned, right?
He didn't have to make a save or anything?
No. Like, your stuns last for one turn.
Yep. That's
Okay.
He has to make a
typically how
save
they go.
to not be
Oh,
stunned.
well, so it's a real bad idea for me to stun him when he comes right after me.
Wait, so
Roger.
last turn he was stunned and he didn't do anything, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah, you
And then
stun
he
him for a
stopped being
turn.
stunned. Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
stun him for one of his turns. Yes.
The thing
In
about
this
monks
case-
is you can keep stunning them on your turn.
Yeah.
You can
So-
stun lock them.
So he
Right.
takes 10 damage, I assume,
Yes, he takes
or
10 damage.
whatever trolls take from hammers.
10 damage. And then what are these other two rolls?
I thought
I
I
see
might
four
have
Warhammer
advantage, so I rolled
see.
my
Okay,
2
okay.
attacks with advantage, but
No.
they don't count, so just the 10.
Okay. He is looking in pretty bad shape, though. Are you done?
Yeah, I haven't got anything else.
All right. He's gonna do what he can, and he's gonna swing at you.
He can go fuck himself.
Gets one last bite in on you for 7
Bitch.
damage.
Having a bit of a rough day.
All right, Mike. You hear a loud rumbling of stone to your east.
Oh, he opened it.
She opened it.
Yeah. I'll turn and tell the group, she opened the door! The weird device door to the east.
Oh, that's
To-
good.
to
One
our
less
left.
thing for us to figure out.
All right, Oddman Zig.
Do another firebolt up at the
Again.
north.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. The firebolt flies through the air, lands against the troll, and all of a sudden, some of the fur in the troll catches fire, and the fire burns up to its scalp, and it screams, "Ah!" and falls back over this railing behind it, dead onto the ground.
Ragdoll physics.
That's known to happen.
Nice. Kill shot.
All right.
You guys are welcome yet again.
Like, why didn't you guys do that earlier?
Just chopping wood, man. Just chopping wood. Back on the same one.
All right.
Chopping wood. I'm gonna get this tree, man. I'm gonna knock it.
Hey, man. It adds up.
Okay. Again, you hear a screaming. You see the tendril form and burn and then disappear.
Should I roll my 2d10?
No.
Oh.
That was Jingle's turn. Not another creature's.
It goes after Jeremy.
All right. The Minotaur is going to swing its great axe at Gax.
It can't see me. There's a wall.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Disadvantage?
It's
It
no,
can't see
it's-
me.
They can't see him.
Just because you're hiding behind an illusion doesn't mean you're not there.
Well, it has to attack the wall then.
Confused by it, and it looks quite confused, and it kind of tries to bump at it with its axe.
I was afraid of that.
It's trying to push it.
Okay.
17.
It sees that it's not real, but you can see that it's very perplexed. You've broken its very tiny little brain. All right, Jeremy.
All right. I'm gonna once again take another sword swing to myself.
Okay.
I know that I had to refresh. Okay, and
Yep, that'll hit. So go ahead and roll your sneak attack. All right.
Jesus.
So as you stab into it, all of a sudden, this enormous creature appears and shrieks, and it just kind of like the sound goes not just into your ears, but like you can feel it in your bones. And this is what it looks like briefly before it fades out of view, and you can feel that its presence has been eliminated.
All right.
Oh,
All right. That sounds my turn.
It looks like a chick spitting blood.
All right, Gaxif.
all right. Are we attacking this Minotaur, guys? Like, I don't...
Might as well.
6 seconds,
It
Caxus.
doesn't appear to be.
I'd like to turn invisible
All right.
as my action, and is there any way, since I'm a tiny gnome, that I can work my way like over to here, like crawling hands and knees or something like that?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's a 5-foot space. He's not occupying the full
Right.
cubic
No, yeah,
5 feet.
you'd be able to do that.
All right, then I'd like to do that. I'd like to just quietly kind of crawl over,
There.
like
There. Okay.
maybe one more space, yeah. And in my turn there.
Okay.
The mirror is shattered, right? It didn't get put back together or anything.
That's correct.
Right.
Okay. Catch him.
I'll move the moonbeam over the Minotaur.
All right.
That ends my turn.
All right. And Gaxif, you can see that the
Sub 10 second turn streak continues.
So Gax, if you can see that the door to the far east is open, and you barely catch the Cholton warrior as she turns to the left, there's a T intersection, and then as she fades out of view, as she walks out of view, the door closes again.
Kill
Okay.
this fool.
Oddman Zig.
I address the Minotaur at the south side of the hallway in Aquarian, just in case if he understands. And I say, "Hey, we're not here to hurt you. We're trying to get along."
Okay.
I'm assuming he does not understand.
Well, it's not his turn.
Oh, fair enough.
Is that your turn?
I also make a movement like, "Hey, we're not here to hurt you," with my hand.
He can't see you because there's a fake wall in front of him.
Oh. Hmm.
And you can't
Alright.
see him for what it's worth either. You can see like his whole.
All right. Well, fair enough. That ends my turn. I got nothing.
All right, Jingle.
Knowing roughly where he is, can I cast that sacred flame on him through the wall since it doesn't have
absolutely.
any issues with cover?
Yep.
That makes me a liar now, doesn't it?
Well, no, I mean you could have believed it. It's not lying.
Would I have disadvantage attacking through it with a melee weapon?
You would.
That's what George Costanza tells us. It's not a lie if you.
I'm gonna step forward one.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame through.
Okay.
Ah!
All right. Is that half damage or
No, I don't believe it is.
just completely avoids it? Okay.
Half damage.
Oh, half damage. All right. So he takes his 5.
Target.
All right.
I'm sorry. It is not half damage.
Okay. No damage.
It is no damage. Sorry. Yeah, it is no damage.
All right. And it can hear you cast that spell, and so it's going to attempt to swing his axe through that wall.
Takes his 14.
Well, we'll see. Hold on. Yeah, he takes it. All right, so he takes his 14, and he misses you, Jingle.
That he does.
Oh, he got through the wall?
He's swinging.
He's not through it. He's swinging through it. He can't like fully understand what it is, but he can. You know, anybody can try to swing at a wall or through a wall.
But he knows it's not stopping his axe. Right.
Jeremy, you're up.
All right. Can I see this? Do I see what Jingle's fighting? Like
No.
I just see a wall?
You see a wall, and you see 2 Minotaur horns sticking out the top.
And some feet underneath it.
You probably can't see that because he's got Oddman Zig.
Oh,
and
yeah, okay. Yeah.
And Yaka.
him in there, and Yaka.
And Yaka. Okay.
Let us never forget. Should we just send Yaka at everything? He has a hit point pool, right? Why isn't Yaka the new slot?
Careful. We talk about Yaka like that. He's a dear friend. And a comic genius.
Since I don't see anything, I'm just gonna take a ready action.
Okay.
Yeah, so I take an action. I'm just gonna take a reaction to. I'm gonna take an action so that if I can get a clear shot on the Minotaur, I'll take it with my bow.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So if you can, so you're saying if you can see the Minotaur, you can shoot it with your bow.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Gaxif, you're up.
I'm just looking something up here. So my question is, if I drop the wall, do I become uninvisible? Since I'm using action to do that.
Yes.
Then like to so anything I do is gonna reveal me?
Essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
What if I activate my immovable rod? Will that reveal me?
No, no, that would not.
All right. What I'd like to do is crawl
Let me see it this way. As long as you're doing it within the context of it being basically a action,
a reaction.
a free action,
Yeah.
like an interact with objects.
Yeah. So I'm basically gonna. I want to walk up to him and put the kind of slide the immovable rod to the east side of him and activate it, like at his ankle to knee, like calf level.
Okay.
And then back away again.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to do that.
So I'd like to do that and kind of put it right.
So you turned it into a tripwire.
It's a tripwire is what I'm looking for, yeah. Like right here. Or, well.
Okay. So you can do that, but from there, I don't... You'd only be able to get here.
Chrome is really slow. Okay,
Maybe
I'm
do it
still
on
next to
your
him.
side.
That's fine. He can't see me. Yeah, that's fine. But the movable rod is on the east side of him now, like kind of
Correct.
calf level.
Yep.
Okay. Then
Yes.
yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay. Catch him.
So the wall is still up.
The wall's still up.
I will move here
Okay.
and then be done.
Okay. Oddman Zig.
I've got nothing, man.
You take a nap. You take a fear nap.
I'm gonna take a knee. I'm not gonna do anything this turn. Rest of the
Get-
turn.
Okay.
Get an orange slice.
All right.
Halftime for Oddman.
Jingle, at the start of your turn, Yaka says, Hey, Jingle, how many adventures does it take to fix a broken light bulb?
How many?
Just one cleric. He casts Cure Light Wounds.
I'm gonna have to take my turn laughing.
Boo!
You know what? He swung through. I'm gonna swing back at disadvantage.
Yep.
You're all just flailing at each other.
Right.
That's it. My turn.
Alright, so let's see here. He did not have disadvantage on this roll, so I assume that 18 prevents the, or is half, yeah, that's half damage to the Moonfire, so go ahead and roll the 2. Pillars.
Yep. I'm on it. I'm just not a good typer.
Okay, so
That's
7,
a shame. That was a good one.
7 damage.
6 turns later, Jeremy. 6 turns later. He's gone for a minute, unless he was born in another dimension, in which case he's gone forever.
10 turns.
10 turns.
10 turns in a minute. 6 seconds per turn.
So, as soon as we forgot about him, he's gonna come back and be right in.
Yeah, but he's gonna take a lot of damage while he's gone.
Is that the case?
Yeah. Well, at least it has been in the past.
You sure about that?
As
I
part
thought
of the
just-
teleportation feature of this dungeon.
Oh, do you think it sent him to the? That would be hilarious.
No, that's what's happened the last 2 times I've done it anyway.
Oh, really? They just never came back.
Yeah.
Well, they came back, but they were all beat to
They did.
shit.
They were all fucked up. That's great. What a cool feature.
All right, Jeremy, your turn.
All right.
What did it drop?
Next day.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Gaxif to drop the wall and ready my bow to take a shot when I can see the Minotaur again.
Okay.
Yeah, but this time I'm just gonna tell, hey Gaxif, drop the ball so we can finish this thing.
Okay.
Get it?
Gaxif, your turn.
Finish the wall.
Okay. Then I'd like to move away as far as I can to the west. Actually, yeah, I want to do that. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
the Minotaur get an opportunity attack from that?
I'm invisible.
No, because he's invisible.
And then I will drop the wall
Okay.
as my action, which will reveal me, I guess, too.
Are we good?
We are good. That's Gaxif's turn. And so, Jeremy, you see the wall.
Okay.
There's still a lot of people between you and him, though.
Okay, so do I get the shot with disadvantage or?
No, it's not disadvantage, but I think there's going to be cover here. So he's going to get a +2 to AC.
Okay.
Look at those glasses. Oof.
Yeah, they're very distracting.
Quite.
So, unfortunately, the
Arrow silence.
arrow-
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Fair enough. And that sends my
kept
turn.
him.
Is it possible for me to move to the right of that Minotaur?
Yes.
Then I would like to do that.
Okay.
And start wailing on him.
Why 3 attacks?
Because I accidentally clicked it one too many times.
Because shut up, that's why.
All right. The first one does hit.
Great.
What about the third one? Is the third one hit?
Yeah, catch him. Go ahead and make a make a perception check, please.
To see if I trip on the rod. That's hilarious.
Sorry.
No, that's what we do. That's our whole deal. It really is.
Dunk.
All right, you narrowly see it at the last minute and do a little hop.
Who left that here? Jeez, I could have tripped.
All right, Edmund, you're up.
Of course, I forgot about the rod. Funny.
I'm sorry, I was out of the room. Why did he? How did he get past Minotaur?
You can just walk past him.
As long as you stay within range, right?
Yeah, you could move here if you wanted to.
You're allowed to move diagonally
Oh, okay.
in general.
Generally speaking.
And wait, he didn't do like anything like a disengage or anything like that. He just took his chances getting past.
Well, unless you leave melee range, worry about it.
All right. What was that? It was Q, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try to get past him to the east.
Okay. Okay. Where do you want to go?
Well, I think 30 puts me, what was that? It was, boop, boop, boop. 3 spaces to the east of him.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Crap.
Yeah, because of that rod, somebody decided to leave it lying around.
Confused.
One second here. I have. Let's check real quick. Something. Oh, sometimes I really hate Discord and its inability to let me just go to some things. Right click pro tip. That's cute. I don't want it to be profile. All right. Okay. I would also, Troy. I would also like to remind you, of the thing that you messaged me last on January 27th.
All right, give me a second.
Cast your mind back.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
that.
when you sent Andrew a
It's in
message.
Discord, so you can look it up.
Okay. Yes.
All right. There we go.
Your dex, or your
Okay.
perception, ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the rod, and you're able to hop over it as you make your way eastward.
Hop diggity. All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna move myself if that's cool. Oh,
There?
you go. Yep, right there.
That's where I am.
It doesn't look like it.
That's because you're on top of him.
Oh.
Gross.
Hey man,
Yeah, you
personal,
can't be.
Move my token.
personal space, please.
Somebody just move my token so I don't. Troy.
Hashtag Ketchum 2.
Oh, seriously, yeah.
Let's put you back there. This is where you are, so you can see Ketchum.
Yep.
You cannot end your turn in somebody else's.
No, I was looking to do 3 to the east of the Minotaur.
Okay. There.
1, 2, 3. 1 to the west, please.
Can you move 35 feet or 30?
30.
Then yeah. Yep.
Don't tread on me.
Okay. So as you go past it, the Minotaur swings its great axe at you. But
And
it
misses.
All right. Do you want to do anything else in your turn?
I'm looking
You
down
still
the
have your
hallway.
action.
What's that?
You still have your action.
Yes, I understand. I'm looking down the hallway to see if the door's open.
The door is closed.
Door is closed. No, I'm going to stay right put. Thank you. End of turn.
Okay. Jingle.
I am going to swing
Bang.
at
Bada,
him.
bada, 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 bada.
Okay. That does hit. So do we add those together?
We had those together because of my divine strike.
Because of the lightning and the thunder.
And the thunder.
All right.
Who do you think you are?
Anything else?
The knockback at where I am, will it do any damage if I knock him into the wall, or just don't even worry about it where he's standing?
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
really accomplish anything.
Okay, all right. That's the end of my
All
turn
right.
then.
Let's make the Constitution saving throw first. He fails, so roll the 2d10.
Garbage.
We take 7 of that. All right.
Although over time, I mean cumulatively,
Hey,
this
man.
is
I
is
just
proven
sat
to
there
be
and
pretty useful.
sacred flamed that one thing for like 5 turns.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I only did one spell this battle, but it's as we go along, it's proving its worth.
All right. So it swings its axe forward into you, Jingle, for 26 damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That's bad. It's not good at all.
Thing hits like a minotaur.
It really does.
60 health.
Plenty. Remember, at level 4, you would have killed for 60 health.
I know.
The whole party together.
Yeah.
Can I
This is
get
probably
to
our
Can I get to
cumulative
the
health.
rest of the Minotaur?
I think so. Let's check. Yes.
Let's go to the tape.
Rat him up.
Then I'll do that. And then can I take my disengage action? Can I take a bonus action to disengage and take a step back afterwards?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what my plan's going to do after I attack him with my sword.
I was gonna say you're not gonna stab it first.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then
Actually,
I'll
I'm sorry. Roll again.
Okay. Do I have advantage for some reason?
You do.
Oh, okay.
Somebody asked you if you're a god.
Yeah. Just do it, man.
You say yes.
Okay. So we'll use the damage from the first one. So you did hit with that first one for 22.
Okay, cool.
Plus sneak. Yeah. Rogue things.
All right. And you impale it right through the side of the head. The blade
Nice.
sticks right out the other side, and you have to like wiggle it around to get it out.
Okay.
But it's
I love this sword.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle,
All right.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I will dispel the moonbeam, so it's not a hazard to myself or others. Yeah.
Okay. And then since after killing them, I am going to call out for. I gotta say, Napaka. Napaka, are you here? I'll end my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna remind the group that we might have a stone gargoyle coming back at any moment. If we all want to ready an attack, I can bring it back, at a moment's notice here.
Do you ready an attack after saying that?
I don't know if I can. I'd like to.
Where is the gargoyle gonna come?
Right where that.
Right
in the
where
middle
we're
of the
at.
three
Right
of
where
you.
I just dispelled the moonbeam like an idiot.
Okay.
So can I ready an attack as my action on if the gargoyle comes back? I'd like to ray of frost it.
Okay. So you are ending the concentration.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking.
Okay, I see. So you're readying an action.
I'm asking the group if they want him to come back right now.
We would all have to ready the action for you on your
Not
next
right
turn
now.
to drop
Yeah.
it.
So
Yeah,
so
no, right now.
So that said, I'd like to. For this turn, essentially it's doing nothing. Just in case the gargoyle comes back, I'd like to ready a frostbolt action in case it comes back on its own to that spot.
Okay. Catch him.
And I'll kind of tell everyone, get ready, this thing's coming back, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll ready an attack.
Okay. Does anybody do something besides that?
No.
Okay,
got
that's a great question. Efficient DMing.
Okay. Gaxif?
Does it
back
cost
to
me
your
an
turn.
action to end my concentration on that?
No.
Okay, then I'll ready my attack as well and end my concentration on the gargoyle.
You don't have to ready your attack because you can end
Because
your
it's my turn.
concentration.
Yeah.
The gargoyle immediately appears. And now you can take your action, and then everybody else can take theirs.
Blast him with that.
All right, that hits. Jeremy, or let's Ketchum next. Go ahead and take your reaction. Unfortunately, that misses. And you only get one swing.
Bro, your rolls tonight.
You get one attack.
They're the worst. They really are the worst.
All right, Oddmund.
I'm gonna do what I do best. Gonna
Total up.
Crawl into your shell.
Hey, I've only done that once.
Well, that is what you do best, though.
You did it brilliantly.
Doesn't mean you do it a lot, but you do it really well.
That hits.
Lighting it on fire. Hitting it with fire and ice.
Oh.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. And next would be Jingle.
The turn order isn't really.
It's not. Yeah, this is not a turn. That's why I'm not going to the turn order. because you're getting your reaction now. So it's not a
Swingy
full action.
swing.
Okay. That will hit. Is that mace magical?
It's gotta be a little magical. It's got
I
thunder
guess it.
damage.
Yes, it is because infuse your weapon with divine energy.
At least the
Okay.
thunder half.
I think I actually get something that makes my attacks magical too.
Yeah, a lot of
Are you
classes
sure
do.
that it's not makes them not magical?
It makes them more mundane. At the swing.
Yeah.
Can we say yes and move on, and if not, we'll give the health back?
Sure.
At least the 8 is magic.
Yeah. So he'll take the 14. If you can look that up, but
I'm looking. Yeah.
I've hammered many things, and thunder never comes out.
and Jeremy, you get your reaction here. Okay. That does hit.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get sneak attack on this. Let me
Because
look
it's
at
an
that.
opportunity.
Because it's you don't get your full action here. Let's see.
Well, it's damage because there's something. I mean, it's not like an extra attack. It's just damage that I get to do
No,
because there's
I
something
know
within
where
5 feet.
Like, because I don't get both my attacks if I ready it,
Right.
you might not get the sneak.
Like you're not getting an action, you're getting an attack. So let me look at what attack says.
Sure.
Here. Beginning at first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Internet says sneak attack applies on a rated action.
Okay. Good enough for me, internet.
Just looked it up.
All right.
42 points of damage?
42.
Jeez.
That's fucking solid.
All right.
Real good.
And now, Ketram, it is your actual turn.
Okay. Well, commence to Waylon, I guess.
Hmm?
Although I will hit it with the, if I can use my interact with object to just pick up my belt weapon instead, I'll use the terror
Sure.
mace.
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake,
Nope.
+8. I cannot get a hit on anything.
You can't roll above a 5. This is
I
ridiculous.
can't even get a fucking fistful of dice rolls here.
All right.
Jesus.
Onventig.
Ketchum looks pissed. he's got the yips.
Unfortunately, that is not hit either.
You
Ketchum-
rubbing off on me? What's going on?
Ketchum got a case of the yips.
Yeah, that's not magical. Yeah. Just the thunder damage.
All right. Jeremy, these are coming your way.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. So I think 1 bite and 2 claws hit.
Did he take the damage from being banished, by the way?
He did.
His gargoyles probably have a lot of help. If I learn anything from the 1990s cartoon Gargoyles, they're hard to kill.
And I'd like to think I did.
I think I did. Honestly, I feel like an
So-
expert.
You will take 31 damage, Jeremy.
Oh. Hang on 1 second.
As it just slashes at you and bites into you.
I saw an episode of that show recently. The entire voice cast is basically Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like, 9 out of 10 actors on Gargoyles are also in Star
I
Trek.
think how much? 31?
31.
Okay, I'm gonna take half damage from the 10
Okay.
For
How
my
do you do
dodge.
that?
for my dodge.
Uncanny
Okay.
dodge.
So-
Actually, that's my reaction.
You've already taken your reaction.
You have to ready your attack was the
No, that's an action.
But you use your action to ready
A reaction.
reaction.
Okay.
spend
react.
his reaction to do it.
Dagger.
Jesus, 31.
Twist
31.
the knife.
I'm running low on hit points, boys.
Yeah, you're busted.
Jingle.
It's no
Thank
doubt.
God for that, for my passenger.
Take him down, boys. How's he looking? A little rough?
He's seen better days, but he's fight.
He's still got some pep in him. All right.
All right,
throw a
Jeremy. I'm gonna set you up, buddy.
I'll throw some more lumber.
I'm setting you up, Jeremy. Kill this thing.
I can bring it a little harder than I have been.
Ah, 10.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
Ah,
Jeremy.
it's my turn. I thought I was gonna give you advantage.
All right.
He doesn't need it. He's gonna kill it anyway.
He has
advantage
advantage,
to
I
hopes.
think. Right? Do you get
Oh, that's
advantage for having a... No, you don't actually have advantage, but... Yeah, never mind. But you don't need it. You got hit.
Jeez. That's a roll.
Roll your sneak attack. 44, I think.
19 plus 25. Yeah, 45.
That'll do.
44.
Wow. All right.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna take a disengage and I'm gonna flip back. I'm gonna like take. I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. All right. Gag stuff.
I gotta follow that shit.
Well, you get to kill him.
That. I'm just gonna Ray of Frost him again. Hit him for a quarter of what
That hits.
he just hit him for.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm done.
All right. Catch him.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess here comes the terror mace again. Much good as it did last time.
One of those hit.
Yeah,
Second
suck
one.
on that.
Hey man, you
Do you do
landed
anything
one.
else?
Look at me. Things are turning around for old Ketchum.
Do you do anything else, or?
Wish I could. Wish I could. I sincerely wish I could.
Oddman Zig.
Yeah, let's do it.
That does hit.
That's my turn.
All right. All right, he's gonna come chasing towards Jeremy.
Opportunity attack for me and Jingle.
Yes.
Not for me. I assume not for me,
Why not?
just because he's.
Oh yeah, no,
diagonal.
actually that's correct. Yeah, not for Jingle. That's true.
Would I be able to melee him here without any disadvantage, though?
You would be able to.
Just curious.
Yeah.
I don't do a whole hell of a lot of meleeing, so these are.
All right, catch him. You do hit him. Crash him right on the back. And these are coming your way, Jeremy.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm down.
Holy fuck! Jesus!
All right, so
Oh, that's so bad.
so 32. So that drops you to 0. It doesn't drop you to negatives. Unless it went all the way, like...
No, it did not do that much damage.
No.
that would have been a lot of damage.
Right now, that's probably not going to happen to you. that would be pretty intense.
Good knowing you, boss.
Can you uncanny dodge any of that?
It was fresh
That's not
time.
gonna matter.
It's too
All right.
much, man. Too much.
So Jeremy drops.
How much health did you have?
Not enough.
Not enough. I know how to play my character. It's okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry, just trying to help.
Single.
You can help his unconscious form. You're up next. You want to be next on the corpse pile? Go head right on in there.
I am. I'm just gonna swing at him.
Okay.
We'll get to you, Jeremy.
And did we figure out whether your stuff is magical or not?
The bludgeoning is not the thunder. It's not a magical mace, but the ability. So
The
this is
thunder
the, this
is
is the
magic.
ability. This is the ability. It doesn't mention that it makes it magical.
Yep.
He's got the magic in him.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
along.
Every time you touch that track, it turns into gold.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Where he goes.
No, that's it.
All right, Jeremy.
Actually, yeah, that's it.
Oh,
No, it's not worth it. Go.
Jeremy?
My turn already? Wow.
Yeah, proceed
Oh, yeah,
to die.
because-
Begin your death.
that's a fail.
Oh, I thought it was a success.
15.
Not in this campaign.
15.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fucking tomb.
It's been a while, guys.
Fucking tomb. With its horrible things.
Jaxif.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
I just kill this thing. Kill this thing.
Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Kill this thing. We're fine. Kill this thing.
Okay. An array of frosted again.
Ooh, chilly.
That misses.
Brisk. It's a brisk morning.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Catch him.
Alright, I'll sidle up here. Take the old terror mace and get to chopping. Gee,
The amount of ones you've rolled tonight.
it's
impressive.
truly remarkable. It is a feat.
So the first swing you miss completely wide. It just takes its arm and just bats you away. With the second swing, you bash it into his chest, and it just kind of looks at you and snarls. And then you see a crack start to form. And all of a sudden, that crack just moves 1,000,000 miles a minute. Shears him completely in half, and he falls into 2 pieces, dead.
You're welcome.
That's really where
You're
he was
welcome,
going to attack Jeremy again. On
You're
there.
welcome, y'all. You're welcome.
I'd
All
like to rush over immediately and do that real quick, just to
Tip your waitresses.
Okay.
just like for the
Yep. So he
Good turn.
stabilizes.
is at least stable.
Okay, I would like to encourage the group to huddle up, and I will cast Aura of Vitality. And
Yeah,
I think I can do this 10 times.
Like to
right?
huddle up.
I have some group healing too, healers at a level 2. I don't know what you're about to cast.
It's badass.
No, I
dude.
don't know if you're what you're about to cast if it's super high level. Or what.
10 times I can do. Okay, so that one goes to Jeremy.
That brings him back up.
That one goes to Jeremy. That one goes to Jeremy. That one goes to Jeremy. This one goes to me.
Of course.
You don't know what my passenger wants me to do. And that one goes to me. So.
All right.
So what is this? What is
Wait,
this?
wait.
Spell?
Was that 10 times? No, it
No,
wasn't.
that was 6. But what is
6
this
times.
spell?
4 more times. Aura Vitality.
Close. It's close. It
Fucking-
rounds up to 10.
Fucking baller is what it is. Okay, this one goes to Jeremy. My one! So
Oh
many
my
ones.
god.
Jeremy again. Who else is hurt?
We're all a little hurt.
Me?
I mean, only slightly.
Alright, this one goes to Jingle. Is that 10? Or do I have one more? I have one more. This one goes to me.
All right, that's 10.
I'd like to remind the group, hey, that last warrior went to our east, found their way through that door. They might be coming back out. So
Go.
we need to either to figure out a way to get through the door or wait for them to come back through this way.
Well, we could take a short rest here.
You're
Roll this eye and
welcome,
wait for 'em.
everyone. You're welcome for the heals.
Thank you.
You
Well-
ungrateful bitches.
Real quick, while that's going on, I'd like to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay. So that'll take 11 minutes.
Yeah, so I'd like to start that process.
How you doing,
okay.
Jeremy? How you feeling?
I felt better.
I think I'd like to short rest in that time.
It takes longer than 11 minutes short rest.
I'll
So
give
15?
I'll give Jeremy my remaining
Like 30
15
minutes.
hit points
30.
Of lay on hands.
Well, guys,
Okay.
either we got to figure out how to get in that room, or we need to wait here for them to come out. One or the other. We need to make a choice here.
Let's go.
Another-
Let's go look at the door.
You caught that, Jeremy? Another
I got
15
that,
to you?
thank you.
Yeah, okay. I'm palading my ass off.
If,
While they're figuring that out, I'd like to be casting my ritual to.
So are you guys doing a short rest? Here?
I think that's appropriate. We'd also
Let's
like to
go
loot
and
the
explore.
bodies.
Let's-
Loot the bodies. Step 1. Especially the merchant. Loot his body first.
That fight was something.
You
What
couldn't
a mess!
cast
What a mess
comprehend.
you made!
You could have done comprehend languages when the giant minotaur was yelling at you.
Takes 11
Ten
minutes.
Well, for a ritual, but what level is it? It's a level 1
I don't.
spell.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh,
Seems-
got you.
He seemed pretty impatient.
So Ketchum, you rifle through the pockets of the merchant and 50.
I'm sorry? I get what now?
You find 50 silver pieces.
Sweet.
A pretty shitty merchant.
So, 1,050 silver to me then.
Wait, what?
I don't know where we got 1,000 silver, but that's what's on my thing.
Got it from the
Right.
room with the
So are you-
Oh, the beholder. That's right. Yeah, that guy was loaded.
Don't worry, I'm holding out for a weapons mart on the next level.
I'm gonna buy me some plate armor. That's my goal.
Some dude shacked up with a armament down on the next level, offering wares.
No. What's the Minotaur have on it? Anything good?
No, it was wearing a loincloth and carrying a plain great axe.
Has it got some beef jerky or like a lotto scratchy ticket or something?
Nothing of the sort.
Nothing of that nature. Very well. What about that smoke monster?
It's
Covered in gold?
gone.
Smoke.
No,
Okay.
gone. You don't see it.
You know, you don't get it if you don't ask.
It's true.
Fair enough.
So are you
Who
guys
else
taking a
died?
short
I
rest?
feel like at least one other person
Yeah,
died.
that's we short resting or not?
We also had that guy who ran off to the north. When-
Oh, the drow! The drow got eaten. What are in his body parts?
That is true.
Also, the pirate crusader guy who ran off to the north away from the troll when we first started.
Good for him. he was the smart
We'll
one
either
among us.
find him or his body later on.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
not worried
yeah.
about chasing him, honestly.
We're gonna find him in bits.
Yeah.
You found 15 silver pieces on the maid.
Wow.
There's
Hey.
your boat. There's your boat, Jingle.
Nope, closer to the plate. Closer to the plate armor.
It can be a bathtub with a pillowcase sail.
It could be a
The fucking-
bucket.
Fucking canoe.
So are you? So before Gaxif can do his ritual, I'd like to understand if
I mean, if we're gonna short rest, we should at least get into a room that's not this hallway. Is all I'm gonna say.
Would you like to go by the creepy window or the unopenable door? or back to the skin chair
I'm
room?
just-
where is safe?
I've started my ritual right here. So,
okay.
If they need to go somewhere, I get that. That's fine.
I'm gonna lay down in this hammock right here.
I want to make sure I'm done and I can understand this person when they come out of this door, so I wanted to get it going as fast as I could.
I'd like to go fart on Gaxif.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest. So Gaxif, are you going to take a short rest?
No, I mean I can if I'm doing the ritual.
Yeah. Well, you could. You would just have to wait 30 minutes after the ritual.
Yeah. No, that's the penalty I think for the free, basically the free cast of this.
All right.
We can do that. I mean, that's fine. Go ahead. If it only takes 10 minutes, we can rest and then explore while you're
half an hour.
Your rest.
Oh, well, ours takes a half an hour. His takes like 11 minutes.
Right, but so it's 30. So the entire pastime is 41 minutes.
Are we taking a short rest? Yes or no?
I already marked it.
I already rolled.
Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest. So anybody who wants to.
Except Gax.
Ketchum, what is that?
These are my hit dice.
Just hit
You
the
know
hit
that you
dice.
have to add the Constitution modifier, though, right?
Click hit dice.
Just click hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh!
The
Look at
word
that.
hit dice.
Like you're missing HP if you do it that way.
Gotcha.
Jeremy
Yeah.
+6.
Just
Busted.
The one. Just the one is good for me. I'm feeling pretty healthy, all things considered.
All right, guys. We wrapping this up today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like anything else is probably going to get us into a whole nother shit show. God knows what Gaxif will break and
Yes.
Well, why don't we spend, let's spend 5 minutes figuring out what's happening next.
I picked
so you
door,
guys
then
short-
downstairs.
Yeah, you finished your short rest. Gaxif, you comprehend languages. You've finished that ritual.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Much as I want to be out of this floor, I do think it might be worth it to find that warrior and get her take. Her hot take on.
I think we try to figure out the door, and then if we get that doesn't work, then we start heading downstairs.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
I
Okay,
think
who's going
someone
to go-
should very carefully look at those statues down there and maybe be like invisible or like otherwise like almost immune to damage.
Whoever's got high intelligence for investigation should go look at that door.
Troy, when I
do.
Trying to remember the fight when we were in it. You said I could hear the person down there. They were chanting to the door, or what was that like again?
There was no chant. No, are you talking about this door over here?
To the east, yeah. When the warrior went down that way, you said I could hear them before the door opened, or like you said. I don't know,
No, you could just hear her walking that way, and then you could hear the door.
Then I heard the door open. Okay. All right. I'm somewhat good at investigating things.
Says you.
Everybody else is, if I had to give myself a rating out of 10, I'd probably say like a 9, out of investigating things. Somebody might have a better rating than that, then maybe they should check it out.
Good.
Okay, so Gax, if you walk down to the into the hallway, and what stones?
I'll help him investigate it because I would say my investigation skills about a 9.
Okay.
So I would help him look at the wall. Door.
Okay, so Gax, if what you see is a stone slab blocking the end of the painted onto the slab is the gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised up with the palm extended forward.
I put my right hand up against it.
Okay, so as you raise your hand facing outward, before you even touch the door starts to slide open, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
Well done.
All right.
All right.
Is it though, or have you just doomed us all? That's what you think.
feel like
You think it's a
Gax's-
success.
Knowing Gaxis, he just doomed us all.
Yeah, it's fucking full of monsters.
Yeah, he'll just turn invisible and fly away.
Yeah. Woo.
See you guys.
Put up a wall and say like, "Oh, hey guys."
Peace out, bitches.
I'll be sure to loot your bodies.